To fans, this is TheSkullKlown here to review Spider-Man 3. Okay. So, how does it start? Well, so obviously this takes place after Spider-Man 2, and you know, him and Mary Jane are great together right now, and everything's just going great for him. And then something happens to him. You know, a meteor comes out of nowhere, and the thing that's inside the meteor comes out. It's Venom, and it goes on Peter's bike, basically, and then a book bag or something. Just by memory, by the way, and and then shit just happens to him, because you know he wants to marry Mary Jane, and Harry comes out of nowhere and tries to kill Peter. You know this was coming, Pete. I didn't kill your father. Spoilers, by the way, if you haven't seen this movie, but, I mean, this is from 2007? 2007. I was so hyped to see this movie in theaters. I watched it in theaters. I will tell you how I feel about it anyways. But, so, obviously, Peter fights with, Harriet for a little bit, in the sky, literally. It's like, it's so cool, though. It's so cool how they fight, and then Peter knocks Harry out by using a web, and by using the web, basically, like, chopping him, like, putting, like, two buildings are like this right here, and then he puts webs like this, and Harry goes, like, from head first, bang, hits a pipe, and boom, lays down on a fucking floor, and Peter was like, Harry? And it's like, if he's dead, then you fucking killed him, okay? Don't be like, oh my god, he's dead. You motherfucker, you killed him. But he's just knocked out. He lost his memory. And this is Guy, Sandman. But Sandman has a great story, actually. You feel sorry for him. His daughter's sick, and, you know, his daughter's dying, and supposedly he killed Uncle Ben, but he didn't. It was by accident. And he regretted ever since that day. He regretted it, because Uncle Ben told him just put down the gun and go home, and he was going to do that. He was just going to put the gun down and go home. But his dumbass of a friend from Spider-Man 1, when Spider-Man thinks that he killed his uncle, which he kind of did, actually. So he basically grabs him. I mean, he doesn't grab him. He just, it's like, we gotta go! He's like, literally grabs his gun and pushes the trigger and shoots Uncle Ben. And then Sandman is like, no. And then he's like, are you gonna get in? Fuck you! Leaves, and then the cops comes and he leaves, and that's how he got caught eventually. They didn't show how he got caught, but of course he got caught. So he leaves, and then this is like this big spinning thing, which is fucking cool. And and if you ever seen how it should have ended, those people are fucking great. They're hilarious. I love them. They made so much sense with that. It's like, what is that? Oh, it's just a bird. Oh, okay. It's like, what the fuck? Check if it's a bird. It could be a human being for all we know. Check. And it's like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, never mind. Throw him in jail. Simple as that. But no, in the movie, Sandman gets caught, and he becomes the villain that we all know, Sandman. And once he has these powers, it's kind of sad, but it's so cool how he how he gets up from the sand as Sandman. That's so fucking cool. The CGI on that is phenomenal, amazing. Like, is it in this? No, it's not in this cover. I mean, not in the back. But it is so fucking cool. And Sandman gets a little necklace that his daughter gave him, and it had a picture of her, and he's like sad, all sad. It's like, yeah! So he gets mad, and he starts stealing. And then why that's happening, Spider-Man's being celebrated, it's this and that. And then, you know, Mary Jane's not getting the recognition that she deserves, and she's kind of being a bitch in this. But so is Peter and Harry, so they're all assholes in this movie. It's not like in Spider-Man 2, like, oh, Mary Jane. Ugh! Spider-Man 2 is a great movie, don't get me wrong. I love that movie. But Mary Jane, shut the fuck up. By the way, he's seen on my place. It's like, fuck you. Fuck you. I don't know why fucking Peter wants you. Fuck you. But that's just me. Going back to Spider-Man 3. So she doesn't get the recognition she deserves. Spider-Man, aka Peter Parker, is getting the recognition that she deserves. And he basically kisses Gwen Stacy. Yeah, apparently Gwen Stacy is in this movie. Weird. And she kisses Gwen Stacy exactly she kissed Mary Jane in Spider-Man 1. And she gets pissed off at that. She's like, that was our kiss. And Harry's like, oh my god, I bet Peter was getting a good shot at this. I'm just laughing my ass off in the movie theater, just thinking about it. Right now, I'm just laughing my ass off because Harry is so delusional because he doesn't remember anything, but that's what makes something funny like that. And then after that, what else happened? I like how the part in Aunt May tells Peter saying revenge is like a poison, and it could turn into something ugly, and it's just, oh, that trailer is so fucking cool. Especially Spider-Man 2 trailer. Fun! Balls to the wall, awesome. But going back to Spider-Man 3, it's really, really entertaining. And he fights Spider-Man. Sandman fights Spider-Man, my bad. I don't know why I said Spider-Man fights. Anyways. So all of a sudden this big giant stand of a storm comes in, and Spidey goes to save the day. And then they inside are basically a truck full of money. And Sandman is like, I don't want to hurt you. And Spider-Man is like, are you kidding? Apparently you haven't heard about me. I'm the new sheriff in town. And it's like, pat! Goes right through him because he's sad. And then Sandman goes like, goes a big fucking arm. And then if Spider-Man did not have the mask, I can guarantee you his face would be like, motherfucker. Bah! Hits him, goes outside, shoots the fucking webs, goes back in, tries to fight him, but it's already too late. Sandman is already out, he left already, and then the truck is like, and Sandman is looking at him from a high distance like this, and Spider-Man is like, where the hell is he? So he swings up to the vine, takes off his mask, and sand comes out of it. That's hilarious. He's like, where did these guys come from? Then he takes his shoe and sand falls out of that too. It goes like, bleh, because sand in his mouth. Oh, that's terrible. I remember when I was a little kid, for no fucking reason, I put sand in my mouth. I didn't swallow it. I just went like, bleh. That was it. It's disgusting. What the fuck was I thinking? And eventually, no, I'm going to fast forward on this. Eventually, Peter, Spidey, gets the suit. Why? I mean, how? Basically, the black stuff that was in that came to his room. Because he had he found out that Sandman is Uncle Ben. I mean, Sandman is Uncle. He found out that Sandman killed Uncle Ben, supposedly, but that's not true. So, and he's trying to look for him. So he has the Spidey suit on, and he's trying to hear it, but he goes to sleep. And most people might be like, why he went to sleep? I mean, he has Spidey sense, so if anything, had to wake up. I mean, eventually, you know. And the little disgusting venom organ thing, it looks fucking cool, and it goes on his body, also his suit, and why it's going on his suit, you see flashbacks of what happened in the previous Spider-Man movies to Uncle Ben, actually. or maybe, like I said, I haven't watched the movie in a while, but it's just going off by memory, and this is actually pretty good memory right now, because I haven't watched the movie in about since 2007. Like, I haven't watched the movie in a long time. Like, when I first got the DVD, I only watched it like twice, and that was it. What the hell is in here? Oh, nothing. Except for the CD in black. Who cares? And so, Spider-Man. Okay, I'm just going. Spider-Man has the black suit on, which we all wanted for a very long time to see in the big screen, and we have it. We actually have it. It was so cool. And I was just like, yes, we got the fucking black suit. Yeah, we're gonna get some good shit out of this. I would get to that soon. And Spider-Man is trying to get Peter. Oh, by the way, Eddie is in this movie. AKA Venom. That became, Eddie Brock is in this movie. So he's played by Eric from the 70s show. What a weird pick. I'm sorry. What a weird. To me, Eddie Brock is supposed to be this big, buff guy. He's supposed to be a jock, basically. And you just get this little, scrawny little kid. But, I mean, that's how he was as a teenager in the comic books. But when he got older, he was buff. He was like, yeah! Like, he wanted to destroy Spider-Man. And plus, they didn't really have relations. In the comic books, they were like friends. And that's fucking cool. I love when they're friends, but to me, it's more serious when they're friends instead of just them being there. Because you can have so much drama, you can do so much shit with that. So much shit. And then, also, if one of the video games of Spider-Man, like, Harry's dad was walking with, Peter's dad, of the Venom thing, and then when Peter took it, Brock was mad, but but Peter put it back, but Brock took it, and he went after Peter. In the comic books. I know that might happen in Amazing Spider-Man 2, we just have to see. Well, actually, no, that's Harry Osborn, never mind. But, I don't know why I said Eddie Brock, even though I know that's Harry Osborn. Anyways, moving on. But for Spider-Man 2, so he goes after Sandman, and he basically destroys Sandman. He kills him with water, but it doesn't really work. So he basically goes like, good, and it's like, he's just like, his anger, like everything just goes on him, he's pissed off. And he tells Aunt May that Spider-Man killed Sandman, and I think Aunt May hates Spider-Man. Actually, in Spider-Man 2, she said she was wrong about you and everything, but I think she changes how she feels about Spider-Man after Peter says that. And then she's like, and then she puts Peter all down and everything like that. It's like, you do feel sorry for Aunt May too. Like, she lost her husband, and she doesn't want to get revenge. She just wants the guy to be locked up, and she wants justice. That's all she wants. She wants no revenge. She just wants justice. Peter, when he's wearing the black suit, he wants revenge. He wants to destroy this guy that killed his Uncle Ben. He wants to kill him so bad. But Aunt May doesn't want that. Aunt May just wants to see justice. And justice, will it prevail? Sometimes it doesn't, guys. Let's just face the facts. Especially in comic books. In comic books, it's like, let it go. In real life, they would never let it go. Fuck that. We'll be too obsessed of it, basically. And Peter feels so bad, and he does want to ask MJ to marry her, so Aunt May does give him a ring. I know I'm just picking. I know this doesn't happen all at once. It happens in different scenes, but I'm just picking it out one by one as I go on because it's all about memory. And Harry got his memory back. Harry got his memory back, and now he wants to go after Peter again. Why? How did he got his memory back? He kissed Mary Jane. He kissed Mary Jane because, Mary Jane was depressed. Because Peter's getting all the glory and she's not. Fuck you, bitch. Shit happens, okay? And life sucks, okay? Deal with it. Apparently you didn't know that. But I know she wants to follow her dream and everything like that, and that's understandable. When you want to follow your dream and you have that passion, you want to do it, and then people can fuck you over. It pisses me. Alright, there, guys. So I feel sorry for MJ, but at the same time, it's like, stop complaining. Even I won't even complain. I just be like, oh, to me, I keep it to myself, and most people be like, don't keep it to yourself. That's why people have therapists. And Mary Jane is so mad. She kisses Harry, and it just clicks to Harry that what happened. He just remembers everything, what happened, and he goes back being the Green Goblin's son. By the way, the Green Goblin suit in Spider-Man 1 could have been a whole lot better. I always like the classic costume. I don't know why. In Amazing Spider-Man 2, why does the Green Goblin look like that? Most people like it. That's fine. If you like it, that's fine. But fuck me, man. You can't get it right, can you? You just can't get it right. Fuck you, Hollywood. Fuck you. Like, just do it like they do it like the comic book, yes, but if you're going to do the comic, you can change a few stuff. Yes, I don't have a big problem with that. But fuck me, I just want to see the Green Goblin the way he's supposed to look like. You know, I heard that they did. I heard that is the Green Goblin, but they just took him from another comic book that he's not really. He doesn't. It doesn't. They only took that Green Goblin from another comic book, which I don't mind. And the other Green Goblin that has horns and he's buff like the Hulk, I hate that Green Goblin. I fucking hate it. I don't know why. I just hate it for some reason. Every time I look at it, I'm like, that's not Green Goblin. I'm sorry. That's not Green Goblin. Most people might hate me for that, but that's fine. But going back to Spider-Man 3, it's just... So Peter finally gets... Harry finally gets Peter basically Mary Jane broke up with him, and Harry told Mary Jane, if you don't break up with Peter, I'm going to kill him, and she has to break up with him. And Doug Walker said something right, aka Nostalgia Kid. He said something right in his Spider-Man 3 top 10 weirdest Spider-Man moments. I guess I think that's what it's called. But he said that why is Mary Jane breaking up with Peter Parker anyway? Since aka Spider-Man, obviously she could just tell him, "Hey, Harry has his memory back. Go get him. He's fucking right there." It's fucking true. I was like that in Ruthless. I'm like, how come how come you cannot just tell him? Did you forgot that your boyfriend is fucking Spider-Man? Did you forgot that? Oh, of course you forgot that, you fucking stupid bitch. It's just fucking stupid. It's what the fuck? That's just a little nitpick that I have about that movie, but it's a huge nitpick though. Huge in my opinion. It's just fuck me. It's like, what the fuck, woman? So I rant about that enough. So moving on with the review. Wakes up with Peter. Peter's all depressed like this. He has a spider suit on, and he goes to that emo phase with his hair down like this. He looks pretty cool. But what killed Spider-Man 3 was him dancing. People were like, well, not. I will get to that soon. When he was dancing with Gwen Stacy, that's when people were like, Spider-Man is dead. But when the part with him just dancing and being like this crazy, that was funny. I kind of found a humor on that. That was hilarious. And it's cool when he thinks he killed Sandman. He puts his hair like this, like puts it all down. It's fucking cool. Emo Peter, and he has like eyeliner and all that crap. He acts so goofy too. Like he's on the phone with his doctor, the doctor that eventually would turn into the Lizard, but he never does. But he's like, Peter, you're not taking this stuff, are you? And he has the black suit on. He's acting like a dick, but he's like, oh no. And one thing that Nostalgia Critic was talking about too, in one of the comic books, like a sequence between Spider-Man and Venom together, controlling Peter Parker, like it was like a dream sequence, and you know, Venom is trying to get Peter Parker, but Spider-Man is trying to grab Peter Parker, saying, no, you coming over here, you're with me, and Venom's more stronger, so he grabs him. I would have loved to see that in a comic book, just like Nostalgia Critic said. When I heard that, I was like, what the fuck? That's perfect! But again, Nostalgia Critic pointed out, what do we fucking get? Cookies. Fucking badass! Fucking cookies. Fuck me, man. Fuck! You could have done so much shit with that. You could have just took out the whole cookie part. It could have been a deleted scene. I wouldn't care. I would have been like, okay, it would have been a reason to have that deleted scene. Most movies that have deleted scenes, I'd be like, why is it deleted? That's fucking perfect. Put it in a fucking movie. But no, they decided to put this in a fucking movie. I don't know what the fuck they were thinking. They were on crack when they make this movie, probably. No, that's too much, because crack people can make better movies than this, probably. Even weed people. People that smoke pot. Shit. What? what was I talking about? Oh my god. The whole cookie aspect. Like, to me, a lot of people say that dancing with Gwen Stacy is what killed it. Not to me. What killed it was the fucking cookies. When I saw that at the movie theaters, I was just like, I want to scream at the movie theater and say, no! You could not do that because that's bullshit. You could have followed at the fucking comic book. But no, what do? You start doing shit that you want to do because you have too much creative control. But that's just me. So, eventually, Peter hits Mary Jane. He hits her. Oh yeah, he hits the bitch. I'm not saying that hitting women is good. No, it's fucking bad. Don't never hit a woman. And so he's all depressed and everything. He's in the church tower, like, sitting down, like, and you hear the bell. And what do you know? Eddie Brock is in the church, too, praying to God, saying, kill Peter Parker. Wow. But it's also a good scene, too, because when not Harry, imagine Harry gets the Venom suit. That'd be fucking crazy, like, but obviously people would be pissed at that. Be like, oh, that's not right. Whatever. So Eddie Brock goes like, Parker, because Peter's trying to get the Venom suit out, and he is. He's, and the bell, basically, a loud ringing sound hurts Venom. Apparently. Was that in the comic books? I doubt it. I fucking doubt it. Venom is an alien. So, he went to the worst place in the whole galaxy to consume a person. And so Eddie Brock turns into Venom, which is fucking cool. And then Sandman comes back, wants to fight Spider-Man, and then he ends up with Venom, and Venom says, well, I know your daughter's sick, it's just not fair. Apparently he knows all of this. Oh, Spidey suit. Okay, then. Because it's true. Once Eddie Brock gets the black suit, he knows everything about what Peter is and everything like that. Somehow he just knows. I don't know if they explain it in a comic book, but he just knows. When I was growing up, people just tell me he just knows because the suit. Because the black suit. So I'm like, oh, okay. And so they try to get revenge on Spider-Man. They kidnap Mary Jane, of course, she doesn't do anything. Well, actually, she threw the brick at Venom, but that was it. But the thing is, Venom, he doesn't even show... Half of the time, it's not even Venom. Half of the time, it's Eddie Brock. I want to see the monster, not the fucking human. We came to see fucking Venom, not Eddie Brock. We paid to see that. What were you thinking? So, eventually Harry finds out the truth that his father killed himself by the glider. Basically, he tried to kill Peter, but he killed himself because he was too stupid to know that spiders have senses, I think. And then the old man tells him, and then this was another thing that how it should have ended put. They're like, literally, it's like literally, you told me this now? I took a fucking grenade to my fucking face and you telling me this now? That's so fucking true. That's so fucking true. I didn't even notice that when I watched the movie. I was just into it at the end. I was still into it, but it has some flaws like I'm like crazy about. But I didn't notice that. But that's kind of true. But I didn't have a big problem with that anyways. But I just laughed when I found out, when I watched it. And so Harry helps Peter, and Harry dies. Yeah, he dies. I thought he was not going to die. I thought he was going to get some help. Like, seriously, mental help. But after, seeing that he was not crazy like his father was, so it's like, yeah, he could be normal. But he died. He got stabbed by his glider just like his father did. Like father, like son. And so Spidr-Man destroys Venom, and Eddie kills himself because he wants the Venom. He wants the suit, so he loves the power. He loves being evil. He goes right after the suit, but Spider-Man, fucking Peter. He throws a fucking grenade, and then he's like, "Hey!" Blows up with the fucking thing. And then Mary Jane has Harry on her not her shoulders, on her basically on her knees, waist, whatever. And Harry dies, and Peter's crying. They're all moping and everything. Then after that, there's a funeral for Harry, and then this one moment that Mary Jane is singing. Well, she got hit by Peter, and Peter walks in, and they hug, and that's the end of the credits. All I had to say is, like Nostalgia Critic said, those people need fucking counseling. Like, I agree with him, because so much shit that happened to them, they need fucking counseling. They do. So what I think about the movie, I enjoyed it. I love this movie. You might say, damn, you talk so much shit about it, how can you love it? Yes, a lot of shit does fucking bother me. Like the fucking cookies! No! But, if you look past that and the dance scene, the emo Peter, it's not a bad movie. Could have been better. Oh, fuck yeah! Sam Raimi got too much control. Don't get me wrong, I love Sam Raimi, and his